All right, we'll get through this together. I've tried to answer all the phone calls that I could when the lines weren't busy and emails. Of course, we've got the hourly updates, including this information. This storm is getting very large. This is going to be a large hurricane, and it is going to be one to definitely watch. It's going to make landfall on the Texas coast, and it's going to hit between Corpus Christi and Galveston. Right now, it looks like it's splitting the difference on the hurricane center. You can see how well-defined it is. The pressure continues to drop, and the winds continue to slowly increase, but it is lumbering along, and it's literally taking up about 1/2 of the Gulf of Mexico. And this could be more Allen-like by tomorrow as it continues to expand, as it did from yesterday to today. These are the computer models that now indicate a change is going on in the atmosphere, and it's reflected in the models. There's one that takes it to the south of us. That's probably out, but the shift has been back to the north. There is a lot of shifting going on with this, and if it goes further north, we'll be better off. Obviously, if it comes back towards us, we'll be worse off. And again, there's variability, and you just can't say with any certainty, and that's why when you're dealing with a storm this size, you've got to be prepared. You've got to listen to what the mayor and the county judge said and all the other officials throughout the coastal bend, as you just can't take this for granted. 100-mile-an-hour winds, gust to 120. It has slowed down. It's moving northwest right now at 8 miles an hour. It's a Category 2 hurricane, expected to become a major hurricane on Friday, and then early Friday, and then a Category 4 hurricane Friday afternoon. And landfall, the track has shifted about halfway between here and Houston, maybe a little bit closer to Houston, Bay City, and around Matagorda Bay, and that would be Saturday around noon, and then moving off to the east from there, and a track that would bring a lot of rain up into the area around Austin and San Antonio. So if you leave and go to Austin and San Antonio, it's not going to be a cakewalk. There's going to be a lot of bad weather out there. A Category 4 hurricane has 13 to 18-foot storm surge and winds of 131 to 155 miles an hour. So again, that's why this is a serious situation, and that's why we're serious about it. As we take a look at the future tracker, you can see the winds here. They are light during the day tomorrow, so you can continue with your planning and preparation. And then also only out of the east tomorrow at about 10 miles an hour at 5 o'clock. And I heard mentioned earlier in the broadcast, one of the city council people said things are going to get bad on Friday morning. Not too bad. North winds at about 25. The big winds are still offshore Friday morning at 11 a.m. And again, here's what's happening. This high pressure to the north, and the latest information we have on this high, it looks like it's going to stay put, and that will allow Ike to ride around it a little bit into this front and another one coming down. That's the one we talked about last week that will drag it up to the northwest. And again, that will be better. Folks, south and west of Corpus Christi, you're going to be better off. Kingsville is going to be better than Rockport. Beeville is going to be worse off than Falfurrias. So again, the closer to that track, the worse it's going to be. Here's what you need to do right now. Get your supplies if you haven't done so already. Cover your windows. May not need to, but better safe than sorry. Plan for the worst and hope for the best. Finalize your plans, and pets and relatives. Check on your pets and your relatives as well. That's on the what-to-do list. Radar right now is pretty well rain-free, and the forecast 95, hot and dry tomorrow. Rain late in the day Friday. Lots of rain around Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Notice the highs only in the 80. The question mark doesn't look like we're going to take a direct hit from Mike, but we will be involved.